Senator Grace Poe, Chairman ng Senate Public Service Committee, long overdue na ang paggamit ng mga motor taxis bilang legal mode ng transportation sa bansa. Bukod daw kasi sa ginawa, parang ilang commuters, mapapadali yung kanilang pagtugon sa safety risk at ilang pang issue like quorum. Matatandaan na 7 illegal motor taxi riders ang inaresto ng anti-quorum operation sa Metro Manila nitong linggo lang. Sa ngayon, nangunguna pa rin ang angkas sa bilang ng registered riders para sa sinasagawang Pilot 1 ng Technical Working Group. Kampante naman si Senator Rap Recto na susuportahan ng ating Pangulong Duterte ang mungkahing motor taxi bill lalo't na isa tong mahilig sa motor.
Okay, so yan yung sinasabi natin na suportado ng ilang mambabatas, di ba? Na talagang napapanahon na maging batas ito.
Tama.
Pero yun nga, magiging crucial pa rin yung nilalaman ng TWG, yung report ng TWG hinggil dito. Ikaw, anong tingin mo dyan?
Ako, sa akin, sana naman bilisan na nila. Kasi tulad yan, marami nang umaasa sa motorcycle taxi. Ang dami na natin nakikilala dyan, mga riders na yun ang hanap buhay nila. So, syempre, lalo na yung pinagbawal bigla yan, marami na lungkot kasi tulad niya, magpapasko daw, ano daw ang ihahain nila sa pamilya nila.
Okay.
Kasi makatandaan natin, last year, bigla yan pinatigil, di ba?
Hinga natin ng opinion yung magiging guest natin mamaya. Nako, na napasyal pa ito sa Senado, naimbitahan pa, no?
Yes.
Na resource person, Okay, samantala, itinuring na top main killer on the road. Nako, masamang balita. Ang mga motorsiklo noong nakaraang taon ayon sa MMDA, base sa latest report ng Metro Manila Accident Reporting and Analysis System, umabot sa 154 drivers ang namatay sa motorcycle crashes noong taong 2019. Bukod pa rito ang mahigit 30 pasahero at 22 pedestrians. Lumobo rin ang bilang ng fatal at non-fatal motorcycle accidents sa mahigit 31,000 last year mula sa 26,600 noong taong 2018. Ilan sa mga karaniwang itinurong dahilan ang human error at influence of alcohol. Partner, yan yung palagi naman nating sinasabi na delikado talagang magmotor, di ba? Pero syempre, hindi tayo nag-let up doon sa pagpapaalala doon sa mga nagmumotor na napakadelikado talaga. At yung responsibility natin, wag nating hayaan na magmamaneho ka ba naman ng nakainom ka?
Tama.
'Di ba? Hindi kompleto ang gear. Hindi mo chinek man lamang yung iyong scooter o motorsiklo. 'Di ba? Paulit-ulit tayo dito
Tama
diba?
yun, Tol. Iinom ka, dadayo ka sa kaibigan mo, iinom ka, babiyahe ka. Napakadelikado Tsaka wag na wag tayong sasampa ng motor natin na hindi ayos yung pangangatawan at pag-iisip natin. Lalo-lalo na kung may impluwensya tayo ng alak.
Yun, pag nakainom, kahit konti lang di ba? Hindi mo masabi. So, kailangan paalala pa rin sa ating mga kaibigan na nagmomotor. Easy-easy lang, no? Hindi simpleng, hindi ordinaryong usapin ito. Safety kasi ito, tsaka buhay, di ba?
Tsaka yan, tulad yan, pag nakainom, syempre, yung iba, manhid yung mukha. So, akala nila mabagal sila, pero mabilis na pala sila.
Yun ang epekto.
Oo, yun ang epekto ng pag-inom ng alak, tapos magmumotor ka pa.
Okay, pero nakita ko dun sa statistika ng MMDA, hindi ganun kalaki o yung agwat na idinigdag. So, I think, I'd like to believe na may effect pa rin yung ating pagpapaalala sa mga riders. Okay, sa pagbabalik ng Ride Radio, makakasama na natin ang ating paboritong tito.
Yes. Kinakabahan ako.
Ang ating poging-poging Rider of the Week, award-winning motoring journalist na si Tito James Deakin. Huwag kayong bibitiw.
Ang oras, 6:10. Oras sa Radyo 5 ay hatid sa inyo ng Fuji Denso.
Fuji Denso Home and Commercial Appliances, where you get reliable, durable, and energy-saving features in all our products. So choose wisely. Choose Fuji Denso. Fuji Denso is available in all leading appliance stores nationwide. Fuji Denso, quality above all.
Kasalukuyan po tayong nasa gitna ng call center kung saan tuloy-tuloy ang sagutan ng ubot-sipon ng magkabilang team. Ang leaders, hindi na makontrol ang sitwasyon. Unti-unti na silang nalalagasan ng tao. Kaya para hindi na dumami ang casualties, umaksyon na ang bagong Cobra Plus Vitamin C. Ito'y kargado ng vitamin B complex, taurine, ginseng at inositol at proteksyon ng 700 mg ng vitamin C. Yan ang lakas at proteksyon ng Cobra Plus Vitamin C. Tapos ang bakbakan, tuloy ang laban. Back to work.
Sagot, mga kapatid!
Cobra Yellow, Cobra Green, 13 pesos lang. SRP. Cobra Red, 12 pesos lang. SRP.
Cobra, the #1 energy drink.
Ikaw ba ay nahihirapan, nasasakal at walang mapuntahan? Magbagong bahay ka na, cause you need some space. Pag-ibig ang susi mo, ramdam ang ligaya. Pag-ibig fund, walang problema. Pag pure pag-ibig lang, magbagong bahay na.
Apply for a housing loan today. Visit your nearest Pag-ibig Fund branch. This is a paid advertisement.
The Pag-ibig Loyalty Card Plus. Enjoy discounts and rewards plus the convenience of a cash card. Apply for a card today. Call 87244-244 to know more. Ang oras, 6:11. Ang oras sa Radyo 5 ay hatid sa inyo ng Pag-ibig Loyalty Card Plus. The Pag-ibig Loyalty Card Plus. Enjoy discounts and rewards plus the convenience of a cash card. Apply for a card today. Call 87244-244 to know more.
Alright, nagbabalik po ang Ride Radio. Isang award-winning motoring journalist ang mga kasama natin sa Rider of the Week. Events at TV host din siya at kilalang road safety advocate. Kasama na natin sa studio ang lodi nating motoring influencer na si Tito James Deakin, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I've been called worse. Thanks, guys.
Welcome
Thank
to
you.
Ride Radio, James.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I've been waiting for this for what, 5 years now. I've been waiting to be on your show.
Okay, okay. And how does it feel?
It feels great. I feel like I belong.
Oh.
I feel like I'm part of a community, a family.
Welcome to the riding community.
Thank you. I have a lot of new learnings in this community. Thank you.
And how are you enjoying it so far, James?
Right now, it feels like a new lease on life.
Okay.
Kasi you freed up so much time. When you get used to, in your head, okay, Makati, Quezon City at this time, ganitong oras. This is gonna be Makati to Alabang at this time, gonna be. And all of a sudden, that's now halved or something. You don't know what to do with your extra time. Siyempre, you adjust, diba?
You come in early na sa mga meetings.
Yeah, now you're early instead of late, and then so it feels great to get that time back, to win a bit of time back from traffic.
Parang empowered ka, no?
Yes.
That's how we feel, no?
I know.
So, Michael, did you want to ask Tito James? But
In case of emergency call,
I think both of us. Kasi if you break into Tagalog, I have my backup here.
si Michael, nako, daily rider yan, James.
Anong ride mo?
meron akong Honda ADV and meron din akong Kawasaki Z650.
Wow.
Big bike. Oh.
Big bikes.
Yun actually yung isang tanong ko eh. So, nag-enjoy ka na so far?
Super. As in super. I
How
only
often do you ride, James?
every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Wow.
But okay,
Wow.
this is just to this is my system right now. I live in Alabang.
Okay.
So it can be challenging.
Yes,
no?
yes.
So I work in Mandaluyong, and then usually my meetings and daily stuff revolve around Mandaluyong, Makati, BGC. That's normally the thing, and then sometimes Quezon City.
So, zigzag ka dyan sa mga areas yan. Okay.
So what my system is now is I drive from my house in Alabang, and then I keep a unit in Makati,
Okay.
and that unit becomes a halfway house / office / studio / work, so all that. So that's my base for the day. I park my car there, and that's where my Vespa's parked. Yun, diba?
Parang hop on, hop off.
Hop off. So the long distance on the skyway and the expressways and stuff, I'm still back in my car or van. And then it's the inner city stuff that I save a lot.
And have you always thought of, getting a two-wheeled vehicle?
I have.
Kasi kilala ka namin. Alam ko, car guy ka talaga eh.
And I used to ride my bicycle a lot. Commute, as in bicycle commute for a while. And then it got a little impractical na.
I saw that post where you attended 3 meetings ata using your mountain bike.
Yes, mountain bike. And then I started to, well, I gave it up for a few reasons. One of them was safety, and then the other one was also, minsan mahirap talaga mag-park eh. Funnily enough, the bike parking, especially back then, I don't know if it's improved much, but back then, yes, you get to your destination quickly, but a lot of the buildings are not prepared. So you turn up to your appointment and you don't know where to leave your bike. It's not naman, it's a nice bike that I spent quite a bit of money on.
Wala pang mga bike rack na, hindi pa marami.
Hindi pa, it's the culture of, hindi pa sila prepared for that. So after a while, I ended up slowly giving that up, sadly. And then I went back to my 4 wheels, which puts me back to part of the problem again. And then
Atoy build you a very nice bag.
Yeah, and that's great. Look, there's
yung comfort pa rin.
Nandyan. But, you know, like anything, I think when we always talk about traffic and stuff, it's a menu of options. So if you have access to a menu of different solutions, like, you know, the Vespa's great, but it's not for everything. I mean, there are limitations, obviously, when it's raining, when you have your family. So the van is great for the in-between stuff. Everything has its place. I've enjoyed it so much because, one, I get back to freedom, and then two, it's just so much fun to ride. I don't know what it is. There's something about it.
Now you know.
I know. It's like,
you appreciate the freedom and the masarap eh. Masarap maneho ng scooter.
And you're
lalo na scooter, no?
You know, if you're also like myself, I love to drive. So it's a passion that's inside of me. When you ride a bike, you're so involved. You're not. It's not a passive experience. In a car, sometimes it can be a passive experience. We can tend to go into autopilot, and this is where people get bored, like for cell phones sila and all that, which you shouldn't do. But sometimes people do because it's you know, very automated.
You have nothing to do, traffic.
Yeah. This one, you are an equal moving part of that vehicle.
You have to focus.
So you
on the operation.
I mean, I've seen some kamotes doing that, but you know, it's really difficult to do. So you're involved. When you're riding, you're riding.
Okay, na-mention mo yung kamote. Were you naging biktima ka ba ng kamote while riding the scooter?
You know, here's what I learned that I found is quite unique. When I was in the car, ang daming mga kamote. When I joined the riding community, iba na. I don't know if I'm the only one who's experienced this because I'm fairly new, but there's a different level of respect within riders. Maybe because we are exposed.
Exactly.
But you know, if I'm in a car and a rider comes, sometimes medyo it can be bastos.
Yes.
But if we're two scooters together, pag konti kang lumapit, sige, ikaw muna.
Go ahead, man.
Diba?
Normal yun.
Well, that you know, that's something you learn for the first time when you're not a regular rider. Like, medyo polite to, actually mas polite.
Okay.
Because I think we removed the casing, so the anonymity is gone, medyo exposed in the helmet.
You share the same road,
you can hear
both
each
exposed.
other. Yeah. And then sometimes you pull up at the traffic light, and then you're sitting there. Brad, saan mo nakuha yung cellphone holder mo?
Yeah.
Dun sa Shopee, pare, ano yan? And then
may tips pa.
Yeah, you're having tips and conversations. And
human contact.
Yes.
Okay. So, I think imposible pag nasa loob ka ng cage.
Imposible. And what it does is, and what I'd like to share now with my page and stuff is, look, one, there's room for both of us, of course. And two, when you ride both, you build up empathy on both sides.
Yes, empathy is strong.
Understand that, you know, we have...
Correct.
Because I'll admit, there were times before this when I was that ride or that driver in a car when nasa traffic ka, and then tingin mo sa mirrors, sumisingit yung...
Iipitin mo. So ginagawa mo
yun.
Don't hate me,
I'm a reformed guy na. Reformed na ako.
Pero minsan, born out of ang traffic, ang init ng ulo mo, di ba?
Primal yan eh. Kasi it's a primal feeling for man that when another man gets ahead, whether you're in the jungle or whether you're in the forest, it doesn't matter. That's a primal feeling of, ganun ha?
Want to be first. Hindi mo ko maunahan.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to, you could be the most uncivilized culture with no education, but if one guy bolts into a sprint, the other guy's ganun yun. And you can race buffaloes, you can race anything. Basta, it's a primal need to get ahead.
But now, you see the feeling of not being, hindi ka nagbibigay ng daan. No?
Yeah, and now I experience the kamotes more on the other side. Sometimes the jeepney drivers, or not. I won't restrict it to just that because there are people in nice cars too that do it. So you're more attuned because you're more affected when it happens. Now you're more attuned. Okay, so now when I jump back into my car, I'm very aware. Don't do that. Because another thing I learned is that you're never going to get ahead of the bike. So you can hold him up for as long as you like.
Exactly.
And it's inevitable they will get ahead. So just let him go. You're not running the same race. Kung baga, I love racing. Anyone who races will understand this analogy. You're sometimes a mixed grid.
Yeah.
You're different classes.
Correct.
We're not racing in the same race.
Correct.
So if you're we happen to be on the same grid, but you're in a different class,
Okay.
and you're faster than me, there's no sense in me blocking you. You're running
Go
a
ahead.
different race.
Okay.
We just happen to be sharing the same track. Ganun yung now, I think. Every time the bikes, they're on their own journey. And look, they have their own limitations and frustrations as well. So,
But does it take for a car driver to ride a motorcycle in order for them to understand
I think so.
the two-wheel? Really?
I think so, because I can explain it, and I think maybe it might help.
Okay.
But you won't really understand it, like you said. Once you get there,
Yes.
alam mo na. Because I've been writing about cars and bikes or mostly cars for all my and until I really experience it myself, then it clicked. Something inside me clicked. I said, okay.
Parang may mga revelations, no? Ganun pala.
So,
ganun pala
pala.
feeling nila.
Binago siya nung pag-ride niya. May naintindihan siya ngayon sa kultura natin.
And now I try to bring it into the four-wheel world, and then also I also share naman what I can with the two-wheel brothers now that I've made friends with. I will also say naman, okay, but we shouldn't also be weaving in and out. But it's a vicious cycle. Kasi yung weaving in and out is because of
The car doesn't let you
the
pass.
former person in me that would do that. Eh, syempre,
The former
pag ganyan,
you.
The former me. So, ganyan ka talaga.
Hahanap ka ng ibang way.
So if we were to come up with some kind of communication where we say, okay, ganito, I know a lot of people have this drama with lane splitting. They say, but they shouldn't get in the middle. I'm like, if you don't get in the middle, what's the alternative? We line up and take the same footprint as a car?
Exactly.
That's
Hindi,
not going to work.
that won't work.
It's not going to work. So we have to come up with a compromise. And the compromise that I can kind of feel is that, okay, let's designate, all right, maybe not the sidewalk side, but let's just leave is space. So the cars are mandated to leave a little space. So that way we're only here. Then you won't do this.
Correct. Yes.
But don't be
Don't
that guy.
block it.
Don't
Kasi-
block that. Then we have no choice.
Kasi nagkakaroon ng problema doon sa misunderstanding, di ba? Isipin kasi parang, uy, inuunahan mo yung car. Naka-car ako, unahan mo ako. So ngayon, naiintindihan na ni Tito James, di ba?
Well,
Pero masarap,
may isang case sa akin dyan na binablock niya yung dadaanan ko. Then yung nakikita niya makakasingit ako, binaba niya yung windshield. Minumura ako.
Yeah.
May ganun. So sabi ko, okay. Pero isa pang natutunan ko, yung gumagamit ako ng motor. Siyempre, nandiyan yung kalangan. Inintay mo palagi. Yung
Tissue na si Tito James.
yung pasensya mo.
Okay.
Yun. Habaan mo talaga.
So, yung patience mo, James, humaba ba?
Humaba, it's because
of the
understanding.
empathy and understanding? Okay.
Empathy. Just if you, it's back to the old saying, if you want to, before you judge, walk a mile in the guy's shoes. And then you can. Then you can understand. And all of a sudden, you see things a little differently. And of course, I'm not defending 100%. There are camotes on all sides. And I've always said camote is not exclusive to 2 wheels or 4 wheels or 8 wheels or 18. In fact,
It
usually
takes all shapes and sizes, sabi mo nga dun sa isang post.
Exactly. It's not exclusive to the vehicle. It's the nut behind the wheel, as I say. So, and the worst part is, as bad as some people may look at kamote riders on when a kamote is behind an 18-wheeler, it's a whole different story.
Delikado.
Weapon of mass destruction na yan.
In this case, dun sa jeepney na inararo niya yung mga bata, di ba? I saw that you went out of your way.
That was terrible.
Oo nga, grabe.
That was terrible. That was really bad.
And personally, nakita mo yung mga victims, di ba?
Yes, and when you see that, and it also changes you, because that's also another thing I'm very passionate about. I mean, I've seen just too much. Some people say to me, why road safety? It's not a sexy topic. It's a very, in fact, medyo bad trip nga, medyo downer. It's a hard thing to sell, put it that way.
Sasabihin ng iba, preachy ka masyado.
Yeah, but you know what? Spend a little time. Once again, spend a mile in the person's shoes. I drove an ambulance for a while. My brother is a medical paramedic. He also is in that field. You get first-hand experience with this kind of carnage that happens. It will change you forever, because when you have to be in the same room, and I'm getting goosebumps when I say this, but when you have to be in the same room as a mother being told that they lost their kid to a road accident, it will change you forever. And then there's not a single soul that I've met in a road accident that said, yeah, you know, I was expecting that. Never. It never happens. You always think, I'm going to go to work, it's going to be, you never know today's the day.
Ordinary day yun.
Yeah, and road safety is all of our concern because it doesn't discriminate. You could be the richest person in the world, you could be black, white, yellow, purple, gay, straight, it doesn't matter.
It affects everyone, kahit nagno-nosebleed ka na, di ba?
Oo.
Tahimik na rin.
Naiintindihan ko naman siya.
Okay. Okay, marami pa tayong pag-uusapan. No? Sa pagbabalik, kasama pa rin si Tito James Deakin, Ride Radio.
Galing. May isang...
Ako si Mado, and I work every day. Buti na lang, may Lutax 20 for my eye care every day. May lutein ito na tumutulong sa kalusugan ng mata, healthy diet and exercise, plus Lutax 20 every day is my eye care every day.
Lutax 20 every day. I care every day.
Lutax 20 from Santen, Japan's leader in eye care. Available at Mercury Drug, Watson's, Southstar, Vision Express, George Optical, and other leading drugstores. Mahalagang paalala, ang Lutax 20 ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Get your daily dose of lutein supplement from Lutax 20. Lutax 20 from Santen, Japan's leader in eye care.
Nagbabalik po ang Ride Radio. Tol, baka may mga comments kang gustong basahin na ngayon sa telepono natin. Maraming bumabati dito kay Tito James. Mag-hi ka naman dun sa mga...
Hey guys, what's up? Give me a name.
Okay.
From John Mendiola.
Oh, hey, John Mendiola, one of the best topics being discussed by three credible riding personalities. Where's the third? Bago lang ako. I can't be credible yet. It's like...
Ito, James. Ito, galing sa isang rider na kilala natin. Mula kay Reggie, kay paring Reggie Maan. Okay? People need to ride a motorcycle to understand us, just like your point kanina. I love how James being so honest and changing his perspective after experiencing riding a motorcycle. Okay yung admission mo. I mean, hindi mo madinig yan madalas sa isang car driver, di ba?
It's hard to admit, but yeah, you know.
Pero yun ang problema eh.
How do we improve if we don't identify where we're making mistakes?
Okay, from RG Neo watching from UAE Dubai, nakakamiss magmotor. Hello Idol J, Idol James, and Idol Michael. Ride safe po. Ito, from Gino Rufino.
Uy!
TV5, kilala si Gino?
Kilala ko yun.
Paring Gino, kumusta? Okay.
Kamote? Hindi, joking. Joke lang.
Teka muna, ito yung maglilid dun sa susunod kong question, James. Sabi ni Gino, mag-big bike ka na, James.
You know,
okay, after riding the scooter, I know this is a 300cc scooter, no?
Yeah.
It has power.
It's got some, yeah.
Pero hindi ka ba natatempt to, sabi nga nila, to go to the dark side?
In fact, Jay, yan ang problema.
Okay.
Isn't it attempt? Because, you know, I have this, obviously, this gene for speed and performance and stuff. And this was actually the reason why I stayed away from bikes for many years. Because, especially during my younger years, I knew, and I was very financially challenged and struggling. So, pound for pound, you won't get better performance than from a bike, right? I mean, you have to buy a Porsche or Lamborghini to get, you spend $500,000 on a bike, you've got the same performance, probably more. So I stayed away because of the temptation. I didn't want to, I thought I might just end up wrapping myself around the pole. Now that I'm a little older, I'm now in my 30s,
medyo nag-iingat ka na ba? Yun ba ang tendency?
Wala na contract.
Let's just say totoo.
Yeah. So now that I'm in my 30s, early 30s, I'm now a little more mellow and stuff. So I think now is probably the time that I can do that.
You're more wiser, more mature driver.
I think I could already be more mature to handle that power. Meaning not necessarily in skill level, but in emotional and maturity. So I tried a KTM 390. So it's like a next step now. It's the beginning of the big bikes now.
It's quick, huh?
It's entry level. It's a great. Yeah,
it's nimble.
Great power, nimble enough, and all that. So I am tempted, and it is on the cards, very much on the cards, Gino. Okay, and we will ride together. I promise you, because it's something that I think eventually the next step to go. Because instead of what I do now with the van or the SUV going backwards and forwards, I can keep the scooter there, same in Makati, and have a big bike that I go.
This is your urban rider, and then take the experience, further.
Yes.
No? Sa provinces naman, diba?
So soon, and eventually, kasi I'm not sure kasi with the 390s, I love the bike, etc. But is it a big enough gap between the 300 and the 390? Maybe I might wait a little bit and go for a 650 or. Maybe that's a big enough jump. I don't know.
Pero
What do you think?
okay yun. Take it slow kasi hindi naman minamadali talaga yan. You have to have saddle time.
Saddle time.
Saddle
exactly.
time is important.
And if it's my first bike, aside from the fact of the maturity and all that, my main goal first was traffic. And if you're in a big bike or maxi scooter, because that was also an option, maxi scooter. And I consulted some of our friends in the community who know these things, and they were saying, yeah, it's a good idea, but you're not going to solve the problem of the sing-it with a maxi.
Oh.
So neither here nor there.
Malaki and mabigat eh. Okay.
So.
Yung isang medyo curious ako, yung choice of a brand, no? Vespa is a heritage brand, no? It's been a while, no? It's an Italian scooter. Bakit Vespa? Mahilig ka ba talaga sa mga fine stuff, no?
I had a Piaggio Fly before, a long time ago, that I bought off a friend, maybe almost 10 years ago, maybe. Per village lang. I never really left the village with that bike. So there was already that experience, but I've always aspired for Vespa because it's got so much personality. It's that I'm looking for, that whole culture. It's not a bike, it's a culture. So that got me, and I've always had my eye on one. So when the GTS 300 came out, it was a no-brainer for me because I thought, okay, now that's got the power. I'm a fairly big guy, so I wanted also a little. You didn't have to say correct. Don't judge. A little too quick, naman. Yeah, correct. And you looked at my stomach pa.
Tatago.
Yeah. I'm holding my breath the whole interview, and so I tried it out, and I thought, wow, this is just. It's everything I've wanted in a scooter.
The whole package.
The whole package.
Yung history behind the brand.
Yeah.
And of course, medyo stylish. Tito James, tingnan mo naman magdamit, diba?
You want to come down from
At syempre, pag naka-Vespa ka, hindi nalalaos eh.
And then I spent a lot of time during my career in motoring, Italy, France. You see a lot.
You'll see a lot of Vespas.
Lambrettas and Vespa. So I was like, okay, one day I'll have one.
And of course, syempre, pag nakita nila yung, totoo ba ito? Parang may respect pagka medyo, you're riding a Vespa.
Yeah, I know. No, it's weird. It's weird. Because I look at some of the maxi scooters, and they look fantastic. I mean, like the NMAX and stuff like that. Ganda yung shape. But it's a personality thing now. It's got nothing to do with performance or it's to do with a personality or a culture.
The character.
I relate
of the
to
bike.
that. So that's why I got it. And it's in Tito Blue.
I like the color.
Custom color. As you can see.
Custom color.
So no, not really. I like to say custom, but it came straight from the factory like that.
And probably, are you getting riding classes? Or?
I already took California Superbike School. Yeah.
Oh!
So I had taken
Anong module? Natapos mo yung 1 and 2? Okay, 2.
There's up to 3 nor 4 here today.
Yeah, 4.
4, yeah.
4.
I took up to 2 and
1 and 2.
So I've always been.
This CSS, itong weekend lang.
No.
Before.
Even 2 years ago was like my second module, and then the year before that it was the first. So I learned already the basics. I already got medyo advanced up to 2. And so I've already known how to ride. And then it was just a matter of now, do I go out in public roads?
Ang naging tipping point mo, James, is the worsening problem of the traffic here.
Yeah.
And kailan mo nasabi na parang ayoko na?
December.
Hindi ko na. December. Oh, December traffic.
Just last December.
Oh, holiday
Sabi ko,
traffic.
you know what? That's it. I tap out. Parang, yeah, I cannot take this anymore. And then I live in Alabang, like I said. And Alabang during December, and then now with the February closure, we're looking at about 2+ hours, sometimes more, 3. It's hit even higher than that. And we're even at one stage, hanggang almost 24 hours yan.
Okay.
We'd come home at 2 a.m. Nandyan pa yan. Because of the road works.
Alam mo, Mike, itong si James, nagkasama kami sa isang biyahe sa London ata
London,
yun.
yeah.
Dinala tayo ni Auto Hub.
That's another reason.
yeah.
Auto Hub distribute Mini, when we went from Mini and now Vespa.
Yeah, 2015 noon. Nagkausap kami one breakfast. And sinasabi na ni James yung mga solutions niya. You were like throwing out suggestions. Like, parang nabanggit mo pa yung coding Number coding, color coding. So, 2015 yun. 2020 na ngayon. Parang ang tindi na ng problema at that time. Now, it's even worse. So, a lot of our friends, maraming naghahanap na ng probably may second vehicle sila. They get a motorcycle or a scooter. Just like yourself.
My fear, Jay, guys, Mike, my fear here is that I see these as a potential solution.
Okay.
But if we don't regulate them properly, and when I say regulate, just be clear on the rules and stricter on certain things, it may end up being a bigger problem.
Okay.
You cannot just let people do what they want. Even if you go to places like Vietnam and stuff, it's controlled chaos.
Especially with the influx of the e-bikes. No?
Yes.
Daming e-bikes.
Let's be strict because you will ruin it for everybody.
Correct,
If
correct.
just let people, the camotes take over, that's not going to help any of the community. So I would like to see them develop some kind of a program because it's inevitable. People will gravitate towards the more efficient solution. That's human nature. So they were going, out of desperation, like myself, born and raised thoroughblood car guy, made the switch.
Correct.
You can see how this is going to happen more and more. And that's why I'd like to see some programs developed for training, for education.
Okay.
This thing about, if we're going to split lanes.
Compulsory training ang sinasabi nga ni Senator JV, di ba?
Dapat lang. And he rides, so he knows.
Like ngayon, pag kukuha ka ng, may sasabi na pag kukuha ka kahit driver's license o yung student driver's license, kailangan mag-take ka na muna ng driving school. Doon. So medyo hihigpitan ng araw nila sa pagkuha pa lang ng student permit hanggang sa makakuha ng lisensya, dodoble nila higpit. Tapos kailangan meron talagang time na doon sa loob mismo ng compound, mag-ride ka talaga.
Yeah, and maybe it's time that we start looking at them in a way that even the private sector has a responsibility that they cannot sell you a bike without you showing certain skills or documents or training or levels. I mean, in the same way as maybe when you buy a firearm, you're supposed to, there's a responsibility. And in the wrong hands, I've always said, any vehicle can be a weapon of mass destruction.
Nung naging na-invite ka as resource person sa Senado, ni Senator Grace po, I love how you framed the problem. Parang may emergency tayo So people are looking for alternatives. Andiyan yung motorsiklo, pwedeng bisikleta. Pero itong motorsiklo, hindi kasing delikado ng nagbibisikleta ka lang. And a lot of people are getting into riding.
Yeah.
And yung pagkaka-frame mo ng problema, talagang emergency na yung
health
lumalabas.
crisis is, I think, how my memory
crisis.
framed it. Because I think if we shift the mindset to there, then we will see the attack it with the urgency that it deserves.
Correct.
And this goes for traffic in general. Let's start giving it the same. I mean, like, imagine, and this is not to downplay the coronavirus. It's obviously a serious thing.
Yes.
But imagine if we acted with the same seriousness as they are with a coronavirus.
Yeah.
We would not have a traffic problem. We wouldn't. But we don't seem to put that same level of priority.
Yeah.
In a way, we tend to talk about traffic like we talk about the weather. We react to it. Ay, ganun talaga eh. No, hindi ganun.
There's some degree of acceptance nga Marami sa atin.
But it shouldn't be. Like when foreigners walk, if you go to the US and stuff, Australia, usually when you walk into a room, the first thing that the conversation starter is the weather.
Okay.
How you going, mate? Oh, it's pretty cold outside, right? Yeah, pretty cold. That's dito sa Pilipinas, it's traffic. And the reason I bring that up is because you can't do anything about the weather. We speak about traffic like it's the weather. Like there's nothing we can do about it. We react to it. We don't need to. We need to actually take control of it because unlike the weather, this is a man-made problem. So it comes with man-made solutions. And it just needs the urgency. We don't just have to resign ourselves to the fact that this is the way it's going to be.
Correct. And parang normal na sa atin, ano? Yun ang masakit isipan, di ba?
Parang lately, parang ang dating nila, wala na silang maisip na solusyon eh. Wala na eh. So,
It feels like suko.
Correct.
Suko na
Tama,
sila.
surrender na.
Suko na
And
sila.
that's now's the time, the last time on earth you should surrender is now because it is a serious problem. I'm not going to downplay it, but if you're in the government and you have to choose a problem, traffic is not the worst problem you can choose. It's one of the best ones because they're tried and proven formulas.
Correct.
Not downplaying and saying it's easy, but it's not rocket science either. It's not like there's no solution out there. Coronavirus is a problem because they don't know the solution.
Correct.
So they're in panic mode. Traffic has tried and proven solutions that have been duplicated time in, time out, city after country after country. So what makes us think that we can solve the problem and by not doing the same thing that they're doing?
And we have available alternative solutions, just like
We
the
have
one next,
that. We
next
have
to me.
those e-kick scooters, you know, the stand-ups.
Yeah.
You know, you designate a place for them.
Okay.
Don't just let them go anywhere they want. Develop the space and say, you know what, maybe this is a solution for real inner city stuff. BGC, Ortigas, Makati. But they're not allowed on, let's say, this road and that road and this road. Then you develop. Maybe you can have those rental scooters like they have with, I think it's Lime or different ones in the Bird States. You can develop those things if you're clear about your policies.
Speaking about your ride, may pangalan ba to, James? Did you give it a name?
I'm actually thinking of holding some kind of a naming competition because I did it for my band.
Raffle time na. Okay,
But I won't give you the scooter. I'll give you maybe a dash cam if I pick the name.
Sa pagbabalik ng Ride Radio, okay, maliban dun sa raffle, baka magpa-raffle nga si Tito James. Kikilalanin natin ang Vespa ni James Deakin. Huwag kayong aalis. Okay na idea.
Teka! Usapang technology na. Sa panahon ngayon, napakabilis ng takbo ng buhay at mas mabilis sa mga pagbabago sa teknolohiya. Nakakahabol ka ba? I-tech up na natin ang latest news, personalities, issues, tips, trivia tungkol sa technology, internet, cyber issues at social media. Tech Sabado, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng gabi. Kasama ang ating techie kapatid na si Jing Garcia at tech journalist attorney Melvin Kalimag. Nakakatawa, nakakaaliw, nakakamangha, nakaka-nosebleed ba? Tech Sabado. Nakakatekot? Tech Note para wag mahuli sa Radyo 5 at 1PH sa Signal Channel 6.
Super close, Alvin. Alright, nagbabalik po ang Ride Radio. Ito, magugulat si James pag tinawag ko siya ng Just Tony. Hawig ba?
Hawig na hawig.
Pogi no? Okay.
Iba talaga pag balbasarado, sabi ko sa'yo.
Ayun. And then medyo trim din kay James.
Madali na mag-trim, tol.
Okay, eto, magbasa naman tayo ng comment. Best regards to you, Chiefs, Michael, Jay, and of course, James. Okay, still love the chairs? Okay ba yung
I
chairs
love the
natin?
chairs, yeah.
Okay, komportable. John Menjola, one of the best topics being discussed. Okay, nabanggit na natin to. Nice topic. Love your show. Ride safe and God bless you guys. From Patrick Jan Alvarez.
Si Bro Lester Chu, good evening mga idol. At si Sir Gilbert Chodoro, Lotto
Okay.
season, tol.
Gilbert, is that the Gilbert Theodore?
Yeah. Best regard to you, Chief Michael, Jay,
Okay.
and to your guest, James
Mr.
Deakin.
James Deakin, okay.
Yes.
From Edwin Evangelista Limson, puro naman big time sa interview. Wala bang interview sa Kamote Rider? Soon, okay. Soon. Mag-invite kami ng hindi kasing laki ni Tito James. Okay, Alex Fuentes, good evening po sa Ride Radio at kay Pops J, Pops Mike, happy weekend sa inyong dalawa watching here from Bacolod. Okay.
Oh, from Reggie Man, people need to ride a motorcycle to understand us. I love how James being so honest and changing his perspective and experiencing the ride a motorcycle.
That's a very good perspective. Okay, balik tayo dun sa scooter ni Tito James.
Before you go there, I have a question. Where did the word, how did it become kamote? Why is it, is there a reason
Si
for...
Kuya Kim was here actually last week and binigyan kami ng lecture.
Anong background niya?
Nung bata daw tayo, pagka hindi makasagot sa class, no? Kamote yan.
Kumakamot sa ulo,
Kamote,
kamote.
Tapos usually, doon siya sa row 4, di ba? Tabi nung trash can.
Doon nagsimula daw.
It's stuck, no? Yung term na kamote. And then, may mga kamoteng, mali yung ginagawa.
Sige, okay.
Sabihin ng
Now I
kamote.
know.
Medyo,
Origin word. Okay, so show and tell.
Okay, do we have a name for the scooter?
You know what?
already?
In the break, we came up with a name. Can you believe that?
Wow. Ganon kabilis, ha?
Ganon kabilis,
Okay,
because it's an Italian bike, so it needs an Italian name. And because it is a blue, why am I talking like this? Because it's blue and it's Italian and it needs an Italian name, we came up with the name Bluigi.
Bluigi.
And you have to say it like a Bluigi, eh? You heard it first right here on Ride Radio.
Alright, exclusive yan, mga
Christian
paps.
yan, naging baptized na yung bike. We gave it a name on the show, so it was baptized here.
Bluigi. Oh, si Bluigi, ano mga nilagay mo na so far?
Okay.
Is this...
This came with, this was a optional extra from, it's a Vespa original, so this came tinted fly screen.
Okay, fly screen.
The Vespa top box, I love this because it has the...
This is very useful, no?
I mean, like, honestly, if you are going to commute, I can't imagine life without this. This is a really good feature. And then this one, I don't know if not all of them come with this cushion. It's really nice.
Backrest, no?
Backrest.
For the back ride.
Exactly. So the main accessories are just this, the tinted fly screen. Of course, I got the Vespa helmet. This one...
This is very useful.
It's useful, but I got the wrong one, I think.
Yeah.
It's
Cell phone
it's a work
holder.
in progress. Medyo cheap and nasty. But I will definitely get, and it's scratching here. So medyo na gano. It's not that will be replaced soon, but it's so useful that I'm using it for now.
The bike came with a brown seat, huh?
It came with the brown seat. There were two different tones, but unfortunately I didn't get a choice because this was the only one in stock. But I like it. I was going sana for that one, but then maybe in hindsight it's better it's dark. Diba?
Okay.
For dirt.
What do you love about your 300cc scooter,
Okay,
James?
the first thing is of course the look, and then so once you get past the look, it feels very, very stable. So immediately when I got on it, the first, wow, this feels, there's a different feel of stability, and I'm only comparing to a previous Piaggio Fly 150. Granted, it's 10 years old.
The feel, the
stability.
Stability, and of course, may speed ka ba? May reklamo ka sa speed?
No, but I think also my tires are a little bit different from a lot of other scooters. I think they're a little thicker and taller.
Okay.
So it gives me a bit of stability. I've also got ABS, which is great, especially if you're a newbie.
Sudden stops.
Because if you're a newbie rider, one of the biggest things that people make mistakes in are the brakes, right? You either go too heavy on the front or the rear and you slide out.
Biglang may tumawid.
So the ABS helps with that, and so does the traction control if you are in, let's say, slippery, like car parks and stuff. You know, we're just more susceptible to everything on the bike. You're more vulnerable. So when you have safety features like having the ACC, which is the stability control, if you accidentally gas too much. On the road, it's not a big problem, but sometimes you're going up a car park and it's a slippery floor. If you don't have that, you lose control. So things like that. That's about it for accessories for now, but it comes standard, of course, with this, you need the key, so I don't have the key on me now. But
you have your compartment there.
Compartment.
Tapos under the seat. Okay.
This one swallows a full-size, full-face helmet, plus other things. So it takes up a lot of space.
Your wife pala back rides with you or hindi pa?
No.
What about the kids?
My eldest now, yes, he's 20, and he has just started doing some back riding with me. But I'm not gonna pick it up later today. My next Vespa.
Para sa kanya. Para sa kanya.
No, of course not. I might
For
lend,
you again?
I might lend it to him, but no, it's not for him.
Is it a smaller Vespa
It's a
this time?
150.
And it's more nimble and it's lighter.
It's more nimble, it's lighter, and it's red, so it goes faster. No?
Oh, red Italian.
Yeah, because if it's red, it goes fast. Yeah, it's Italian too.
Luigi and...
Well, I gotta bring it on the show to give it another name. Because they say one Vespa's not enough, right? It's just not
One bike is not enough.
One bike's not enough. So I got the second one, but there's also a sentimental attachment to the other one. I didn't get it new. I got it from a very, very close friend who passed away.
Okay.
So it's my remembrance of him.
It's special pala yung Vespa na yan.
It's very, very special to me. So it's very, so no back riding yet. I do take back ride. I keep a spare helmet.
Okay.
But generally,
have you tried riding pala sa Marilake?
No.
Have you? Okay, are you planning to go there?
Not yet.
Okay.
Are you taking me?
Why?
Let's ride there.
It's new to me. What do you guys show?
Let's ride there. Diba, Mike?
But
Sagot ko ang pansit.
Pero yung iba kasi may hesitation to ride to Marilake. And you know why, no? Medyo maraming accidents.
On weekends,
especially on
delikado.
weekends.
What's the route?
It's like a 40 to 50 kilometer stretch ng twisties.
From Marcos Highway,
So Tanay?
Tanay.
Yeah, so
that direction.
the
Pero
Tanay
maganda,
area
magandang view.
has been quite abused, no?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a beautiful road that's been quite abused. We see a lot of videos on that.
Nagkakarera kasi yung iba doon.
And
Yun ang
kinakain
problema.
talaga yung ibang lane, in the racing line and all that. And it's, yeah.
Accidents are rampant, no?
And because of the downhill, usually it's accidents are pretty bad.
Lalo na pag maliit yung motorsiklo, your control pagka downhill ka na and your momentum is pababa ang nangyayari.
Kaya ang the
Mahirap
best day
i-stop
para
yung bike.
mag-ride doon is weekdays.
Weekdays, yeah.
Weekdays.
Walang
Usually I
masyadong
ride
tao.
there, weekdays. Ikaw lang mag-isa talaga. And the nature.
Oo, sige, ride natin to siya. Baka coffee muna siguro.
Coffee
Pwede
din.
tayo mag-coffee muna
Pwede,
because
pwede. My
you're
treat.
riding an Italian...
My treat.
You know,
Italian coffee, Italian scooter.
While we're also on the I also have an e-scooter. It's a pure electric one. But that's village talaga.
Okay.
It's because there's no registration for that.
It's much smaller.
Much smaller, and it's plug-in talaga, 100% EV, and but it's only really, I only use it within the village and stuff like that. And my wife uses it as well. Take the stuff to kids' school and stuff.
Speaking of mga rides and coffee, no, siguro invite muna natin si James sa upcoming event namin, James,
Yes.
March 7. It's called Ride PH Cafe.
All right.
Okay. Ang theme dyan, para siyang pop-up na coffee shop. No? Meron siyang displays of course, scooters, may motorcycles, no? May free
Arts.
coffee.
May arts.
Yeah, you had me at free.
Meron siyang masarap na SGD coffee. It's local coffee.
Okay.
So it's unlimited. So we're inviting all of you, no, to go to our Ride PH Cafe on March 7 sa Metro 10 Convention Center. Baka makita niyo doon si Tito James. Invite natin si Tito
I'm
James.
starting to join some of these rides. I just joined the Vespa Club ride of the Philippines, and they took me around to different landmarks and stuff around Manila. We went to the new Jones Bridge with all the new lights. We went to
And they gave you a pin.
They gave me a beautiful,
If I'm not mistaken, James, ito yung Vespa Club of the Philippines. Sa VCOP. Kamusta kayo mga VCOP?
So thanks, guys, for that, because I met some great people there. And another thing that I can say about riding is you experience the city in a whole different way, because now these landmarks that you've driven past over and over again,
Pag nasa car ka, di ba? Iba.
You tend to notice a lot more things, and so
And the pictures are better, no? with the scooter.
Yeah, just don't use while you're riding.
Okay, gusto rin nating batiin ng happy birthday ang aming editor ng Ride Radio, si RJ.
Yes.
Dahipon, happy birthday, bro.
RJ.
Okay. Triple birthday batch yan with Anjanette Dahipon and Arnold Dahipon. Happy birthday sa inyo. Okay. Tito James, baka may gusto ko pang sabihin?
Well, you know what? If you're gonna ride, make sure that you wear the proper safety gear. It is a great lifestyle. It's a great community. It's a great culture. You know, I've had myself a lot of surprises, and they're pleasant surprises, and I think you will too. But just remember, safety first.
Yeah, safety first. Diba?
Proper helmet, proper riding etiquette.
Thank you so much,
You're welcome, sir.
fellow rider
Thank you, bro.
James Deakin.
It's an honor.
Thank you. We made it. We made
Yeah.
it.
Well,
No blood.
See?
Okay, magkita-kita tayong muli rito sa Ride Radio sa susunod na Sabado. Ako po si Jay Taruc.
at ako naman po si Michael Buko.
Okay, para sa
1PH,
kami ang boses ng pinagkakaisang Pilipinas. Alright. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
Anumang ikot ng bola, anumang hampas ng raketa, anuman dapat pag-usapan ukol sa mga pinaka-pinag-uusapang atleta. Lahat ng matitinding detalye, anggulo, drama sa loob at labas ng laro. Ihahatid na ng matikang sportscaster Ron De Los Reyes. Aksyon Sports. Tuwing linggo, alas 12 hanggang alas 2 ng hapon. Hanep, angas, tikas. Aksyon Sports. Sa Radyo 5, 92.3 News FM.
Teka, usapang technology na. Sa panahon ngayon, napakabilis